Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. This is part 3 of English translation of the talk, Do Not Look Down Upon a Sinner, by Hadhrat Maulana Mufti Taqi Usmani Damat Barakatuhum. Once a person said in front of Dr. Abdullah Rahmatullah alayh, Hazrat, my Salah and my Sajda are meaningless. When I prostrate in Salah, I get all sorts of bad and dirty thoughts. This Salah is not worth presenting before Allah Ta'ala. Hazrat Dr. Sahab asked, so this Sajda of yours is a very unclean one? He said, yes. Hazrat said, this is such a dirty and unclean Sajda that you cannot do it in front of Allah Ta'ala. So from today, start doing this Sajda in front of me. He asked in shock, Hazrat, what are you saying? You want me to prostrate in front of you? Hazrat said, but you said that this is a very dirty sajda and you can't do it in front of Allah Ta'ala. So start doing it to me. He said, Hazrat, that is not possible. I cannot do sajda to anyone else besides Allah Ta'ala. Hazrat replied, if you cannot do the sajda in front of anyone else, it means it's purely for Allah Ta'ala. You can't prostrate in front of anyone else. He has granted you his tawfiq, his motivation. However, because of our inherent human weakness, it is not as pure as it should be. Do istighfar for any mistakes committed while performing the sajda, but keep doing it exclusively for Allah Ta'ala. This is not a small blessing. So stop saying these denigrating things about your sajda and express your gratefulness to Allah Ta'ala for granting you the motivation to perform it. This is how Satan tricks people into giving up their ibadat. First, he puts thoughts of excessive tawazu, that is humility, in their hearts, making them believe that because they do not suffer from takabbur, that is why they are looking down upon their ibadat. They start believing that what they are doing is part of obligatory tawazu. However, when these thoughts take root, then they start feeling hopeless that they can never perform ibadat up to the required standard. Their salah will never be accepted. And if it is never going to be accepted, then what is the point of praying it? That is how Satan makes people becoming neglectful of praying salah. Always remember, whenever Allah Ta'ala gives you the motivation to perform a good deed, express your gratefulness to Allah Ta'ala for it. And along with doing shukr, say, Oh Allah Ta'ala, I was able to perform this good deed only because of the motivation you gave me. However, please forgive me any mistakes I may have committed in performing this good deed because of my own human weaknesses, out of your mercy. The holy companion used to say, O Allah, if you had not granted us tawfiq, we would not have received guidance. We would neither have been inclined to give sadaqah nor to pray salah. Whatever good deeds we perform is because of the tawfiq you have given us. Therefore, we thank you for this tawfiq and seek forgiveness for our mistakes. If you remember to keep doing these two things, shukr and istighfar, you will be protected from both takabbur and undue or excessive tawazu, that is humility, both of which are Satan's weapons. I heard the following saying of Hadhrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu from my Shaykh, that if a person says the following words after performing a good deed, Alhamdulillah, meaning all praise to be Allah, and Astaghfirullah, meaning I seek forgiveness from Allah, the Satan says that this person has broken my back. It is because by saying Alhamdulillah, the person expresses his gratefulness to Allah Ta'ala for granting him the motivation to perform that good deed, thus protecting himself from Takabbur. And by saying Astaghfirullah, he does not focus too much on his mistakes under the influence of undue tawazu. So make a habit of saying Alhamdulillah and Astaghfirullah after praying every salah and performing every good deed. And when you say these words, keep the intention that, oh Allah, I'm saying Alhamdulillah to you for granting me the motivation to perform this good deed. And I'm saying Astaghfirullah to seek forgiveness for all the mistakes I made in performing this good deed. Our Hazrat used to say that there's no need to express or agonize too much. Just recite these two kalima after performing every ibadat, and inshallah you'll remain safe from the evil of Satan. May Allah Ta'ala make us all adopt this practice through His mercy. Ameen. Wa akhir dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.